Overnight in Guam, a massive typhoon pounding the island.
Deadly storm system that hit parts of the Midwest and the South with tornadoes and powerful thunderstorms.
For some 50 million people in the U.S., summer has arrived early and hotter than ever before.
Floodwater cascaded through neighborhoods of the city, leaving
deadly heat waves and record temperatures have hit countries across Asia.
Canada's wildfire season is now officially the worst ever recorded.
Thousands have been left homeless after heavy rains and flooding.
The cyclone is one of the longest running in history.
More than 30 fires are still raging in Spain, Portugal, France and Greece.
We are living in a world where natural disasters are increasing in frequency and severity, threatening millions of lives each year and altering the balance of nature. The team shares many common values and recognizes the importance of raising awareness about climate change, as it is affecting more and more people each year. There should be more focus on the link between global warming and natural disasters, as many are not yet aware. The goal is to create a physicalization that effectively informs people about the amplification of natural disasters by climate change and its devastating impact on society. The installation should connect the user to each disaster, sparking compassion and showing the magnitude of the issue.
We got red lights.
First, we begin the interaction by selecting the starting values, the region we wish to investigate, the decade in which we are interested in, and disaster type we want to see. Then, we observe the regional temperature. We watch the disaster unfold and observe its consequences, associated injuries, number of deaths, and economic damages caused to the region. We continue by selecting a new set of variables for comparison. An increase in regional temperature can be noticed. Again, we watch the disaster unfold, and we can make a comparison. More injuries, bigger mortality, increased economic damage. This process can be repeated several times, allowing the user to get a clearer picture of the global situation. Which regions experience higher temperatures, and how climate disasters affect societies worldwide. Bringing an interactive, hands-on approach to the situation will allow users to better acknowledge and reflect on the reality we are all living in.
I'm Dimitri. I was the team leader of the tech side part. I also was in charge of integration. I helped designing several of the mechanisms for moving the structures. Helped with a bit with the code.
I'm Jakub, and I wrote the program that manages the whole island and sorts through the data.
I started off working in the tech team with the database. Then I joined the design team, helped painting the miniatures. Then I went back to the tech team, and I also did a lot of the soldering.
I'm Luca. I worked on the 3 LEDs and the audio part of the project, also on the video production that you're watching right now.
I'm Rita. I was the vice leader. I was also part of the documentation team and of the tech team where I did
Jamie, and I worked on the hardware and software interface system, and I also added some details to the island itself.
My name is Mette, and I mainly worked on the building of the hexagon, so I did the outside and the inside tables, so the hardware, not the technical things.
I'm Ines. I was part of the design team, so I worked on the designs and the look and feel of the island, and I also worked on the miniatures.
I am Amelia. I worked on the hexagonal box and cable, and the general assembly of the physical parts of the project.
I'm Martin. I worked on the physical part of the island by shaping the island and working on the details in it, as well as painting the miniatures and printing the miniatures.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I was a team leader. I also worked on creating and painting the island body. Also, I painted the buildings, I created the trees, and worked on small details such as foliage.